What's up, everybody? Today's video, we're gonna be walking through a couple buildings, and I actually won't be able to show you all the way inside for privacy purposes, but I'm gonna explain what we're looking at, why we're looking at, what we're analyzing, why we're analyzing it, how we're making decisions, and what the strategy is for something like this. And this is like a huge deal for me. These buildings, the first one is right over there. These were actually occupied by, guess who? I'll tell you in just a sec. We're in downtown Kansas City in the heart. We're on 9th Street and Central. So that's where we're standing right now. If you haven't checked out, I'm a big fan of parking garages. So this would be a parking garage play. So stay tuned. First of all, what we're looking at right here, I'm always interested in parking, right? This building was owned by a large company that got eaten up in an M&A, which is a mergers and acquisition, by another larger company. So like a whale eating a fish, right? And that fish is big, but there was another bigger fish. And so the deal is they own this parking garage. This company built this parking structure, I believe. They own this surface lot right here. And then if you look at where those little awnings, those little square ones, and where that mirrored parking structure is right there, they own that one as well. So we've toured all these already. We've already looked inside of them. I like parking. I believe that Kansas City is going through a renaissance. What does a renaissance look like? Well, it takes a long time, right? What's happening is all these buildings that are around here are slowly getting eaten up and turned into multifamily, turned into hotels. You don't see a lot of people walking around downtown right now, but that's gonna change as those buildings get filled up with people. They've got 7 planned power and light apartment buildings. So we looked at this one right here, which is 264,000 square foot. It's my understanding that this company that owned it at one point in time had, I don't know, 4,000 employees downtown or something like that. It was buzzing right around here. You can see who bought them, the SS&C. So the question is, like, when I'm always looking at these properties, is like, how these guys get to where they're at, right? Like, I'm doing pretty good, right? But not as good as these guys. There's always somebody doing better than you. Whenever I'm touring buildings, talking to people, like the guy that would be partnering with, and this is super cool right here, the Bison Memorial. So just to kind of let you know, this is kind of cool. So the guy I'm touring the building with, that's 802 Broadway. Him and I are now looking to partner on a project together because we both recognize we both have a good skill set. He's very good at the structuring of deals. He's an architect by trade. So we both decided that we're gonna look at that. And he actually bought that one. I actually backed out of it. I had it under contract before him. And so game recognizes game, as they say. And we both have game, and we both feel like we would benefit from working together, right? The point of this video is to show you what we're doing and the types of steps that we would look. So we would actually look to do some sort of a private-public partnership with this deal, because this deal is so big. Not only would we need to raise capital, this is not one that you can wing, right? Like with 1044 Main, I knew that even if that property didn't rent out, that I could float it myself personally. Something like this would take me under. As an investor, as somebody who's looking to grow and not to get taken under, you have to make gradual steps. And so this is the other building right here. You can see perfectly from right there. So you would potentially own a whole city block right here, right? You've got this one that could be potential development, and that's what our man Brian Platt wants to see, the city manager. He wants to see stuff like that. You've got parking as these other buildings start to resurface. Hey, thank you for staying tuned all the way to the end of this video. I hope you've enjoyed, and I hope you're actually learning something. I'm learning, we're all learning, so make sure you stay tuned for the next video. Peace.